I mean, honestly, I really don't even know where to start with something like this. This is something I never expected to really make on the channel. But at the same time, I feel a lot of people would probably want to know about E3 officially being canceled, and also potentially know some of the news that I'll have in this video as well regarding some other events. But first and foremost, talking about E3, guys, we're just going to jump straight into this video, no nonsense and around. Regarding E3, it is officially canceled. As you guys see on the screen, they did put out the tweet and they have canceled the event. It will not be going on. It makes perfect sense, though, at the same time, considering how serious the coronavirus does seem to potentially be getting. Supposedly there was a major outburst today, I believe, in Italy, and they expect maybe something like that could happen in America as well. So again, I completely understand it. It's definitely the smart move to make, but at the same time, hopefully they do find some way to get the gaming news that they worked very, very hard on, and the presentations and all things like that. Hopefully they still do find some way to get it out to the community, whether it be Twitter, YouTube, having their own kind of direct thing. Anything of that nature would definitely be dope in my opinion. And again, I really, really do hope that they do something along those lines for the community, because E3, regardless of it going down in the last couple of years in terms of hypeness, litness, whatever you want to call it, it still is the biggest gaming conference of the year. There's always a bunch of stuff announced, a bunch of gameplay revealed for the first time for some games that have been announced previous to E3. So again, man, hopefully they do find a way to get the stuff that they work very, very hard on out to the community. But also, guys, before we get into anything else, I just want to say quickly, man, be sure to stay as clean as possible, hygienic as possible. Have some hand sanitizer, stay washing your hands, things like that. Do whatever you can not to not contract this virus, and keep yourself as healthy as possible, man. It's just really sad to see how many people are being affected around the world, and doing anything we can to prevent that number from growing at a rapid pace would definitely be worth doing. So again, have some hand sanitizer if you got it. Make sure you're using it. Wash your hands, all things like that. But moving on with this video, guys, the next thing I want to talk about really quickly for those who may be interested is Anime Expo. Anime Expo is not canceled at this point in time. Anime Expo is actually going on, as you see on the screen right now. This is their statement that they put out, and as of right now, it will be going on. Now, is there the chance, in my opinion, that it will be canceled? Probably, considering the simple fact that the coronavirus can potentially get worse if the outbreak grows. I do not see them continuing on with this event, because even if one person in the whole venue has it, it could spread to basically everybody within that venue throughout the event's time. So again, as of right now, it is not canceled, but like I said, I definitely can see it being canceled at some point in time. And even if you do have a ticket, I would try and get my money back without doubt, or maybe even just sell the ticket off to somebody who really, really wants to go, if they do officially continue to hold this event and do not give refunds or anything like that. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on that for those who had some Anime Expo plans, whether it was just regarding, you know, maybe seeing some gameplay from games on Twitch and things like that, or, you know, actually going to Anime Expo, because a lot of people do go to Anime Expo yearly. Now, the last thing I really want to talk about, guys, is my favorite gaming event of the year, and that would be EVO. EVO and just other tournaments in general for fighting games, you really want to be careful. Right now, there's no cancellation on any EVO tournaments. I'm still seeing fighting game tournaments come all across YouTube for games like Fighters, BlazBlue, all things like that. So definitely want to be careful if you're anybody who goes to those type of events, whether it's Smash as well, because those are places where there are a lot of people. They're in a closed area. You touch a lot of different people in terms of handshakes when you play, things like that. So you want to be careful. You want to stay as clean as possible. If you do go to those, like I said, have your hand sanitizer on deck. But at the same time, sadly, I do not think as of right now that EVO will go on if we do not find some kind of solution slash understanding of the coronavirus by the time that EVO gets close to coming around. If we have a better understanding of the situation, maybe as a country, as a world, thing of that, things of that nature, then maybe we can see it coming. But of course, if it does die down, then I definitely do see it coming. The only good thing about Evo in particular is that it is a bit later on in the year. But again, this is another major event that could potentially be affected by the coronavirus. So clearly this is something serious. Like I said, guys, do your best to stay as clean as possible in terms of hygiene, washing your hands, all things like that. Do whatever you can to prevent yourself from actually contracting this virus. And I just want to say, you know, I will definitely put a prayer out for all you guys and your families, because this is a time where almost it's like it really hit me last night being an NBA fan, the basketball fan the way I am. You know, the fact that the NBA has been completely suspended as of right now. NBA player got it. Like, this is actually something very, very serious. A lot of people are being affected, like I said earlier. So definitely going to put the prayers out, just for the simple fact that I hope nobody is affected, nobody watching these videos, and just really nobody in general. But obviously that is not going to happen. But again, man, let me know you guys' thoughts on this, on E3's cancellation. Do any of you have a problem with it in any way, shape, or form? Or is everybody pretty much on that understanding that this is definitely something serious and there is good reason to cancel an event like that? But again, man, thank you guys so much. Until next time, hope you guys have a good day. Peace, y'all.